Hello, everybody. I'm back again just for this lovely podcast. Just a quick little message. Welcome to Sinful Talks, a Sinful Voices podcast. This week's guests are the Big G cast. This is in two parts, so next week we'll be posting part 2. But we are very, very grateful to have managed to gain enough of a platform for them to be on our podcast. Genuinely, it has been such a blast with them all. You should definitely check them out. I'm going to be posting their links in the comments for you all to go check them out. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Sinful Talks, a Sinful Voices podcast. Today we have quite a few very, very, very special, extremely fabulous and talented guests. The cast of the one and only The Big G are here. We have split them up due to there being so many and because of time zones. We don't like time zones here. But don't worry, this will all be in one video, it just might be very long. Anyway, let's get into the podcast. So can the cast please introduce yourselves and who you voice act? Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. Hello, everybody. My name is Kana Stone Phillips, also known as KSPVA, and I voice act as Big G in The Big G.
Woo! Okay, who wants to go next?
Well, like father, like son. Hi, everybody. My name is Hunter, and I voice Michael in The Big G.
Who's next?
Hello, my name is Fenrir, and I voice Zestial in the Big G series.
And then save the best for last.
All right then. Hello. Hello. My name is Octavia, and I voice Angel Dust in the Big G series.
Yay! Okay, and then me and my co-hosts will just, say hello. So you guys know me. I'm literally on every episode of this podcast. The owner,
Wait,
the
what about
founder,
Seto?
whatever. Oh, wait, what?
Is Seto here?
No.
No.
They'll join later, maybe. Anyway, so if my co-owners would like to introduce themselves, they were on the first podcast episode.
Alright, I'll probably go first. My name is Fredbear Best Number 1. I'm mostly known as Fredbear in the Sinful Voices Discord server. And that's me.
Yes.
Hello, my name is Orion. You probably know me from the first episode, but I'm sorry for not being on the second one. I had some business to attend to, but I'm here now for this one. So yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone, for introducing yourselves. So we're going to start off with a general question to get this conversation going, I guess. So, were you all like a collective friend group before starting the online things like the Big G and stuff like that?
Not at all. I did not meet anybody here before The Big G.
As for me, I would say no. Well, I mean, I was friends with the voice of Stolas and in the Big G, but that's just about it. Everyone else, I just met for the first time.
Meeting people for the first time, it's really exciting, when you get to voice with them and stuff. So it's pretty cool. Okay.
I did not know anybody when I started out, but they're all great people.
Yeah. You all seem like very lovely people, to be fair. You do.
I have no further contact with these people.
Anyway, so were you guys how long have you all been voice acting for? Have you been voice acting for a long time, or was it just an impulse thing? You're like, you know what? Why not? I'll just audition and see what happens.
So I guess I'll start off. Seems to be the pecking order. Yeah. So as far as my voice acting experience, I actually started voice acting while I was in college. I went to Virginia Tech and got a degree in music production and recording technology. And during my time there, I joined a stand-up comedy club. And while doing the stand-up comedy club, we also wanted to do different projects such as cartoons and stuff. And we wrote a couple of episodes, a couple of scripts. Sadly, the cartoon never saw the light of day, but I was doing voices in that. And, I like doing the voices, so I wanted to get into voice acting. And since that fateful day, I've been part of numerous voice acting organizations, Bloomvox, run by Steve Bloom, and I've also taken voice acting classes, with Richard Horvitz, who's part of the Has Been Hotel and the Hell of a Boss series. And it's just been a ride since. And I found the big G when I was actually driving home from work one day. I was scrolling through my TikToks, and he said I need a voice actor. It's like, hey, you know what? This might be fun. And there you go.
You wait. So you've met Richard Horvitz then? Like,
Yes.
spoken.
Mm-hmm.
That is so cool. Oh my god.
Yeah, I met him at GalaxyCon, and like I said, we did a Zoom class online, me and a group of other people, and yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool, not gonna lie.
That is pretty cool.
Yes, that's hella cool.
That is very cool. Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
For
Oh my gosh.
for
Okay.
me myself, it's nothing as fancy as Kanan. It's just that I just wanted to do it for like a long while, and I took the opportunity of Alvine looking for voice actors, and hey, here I am now. I don't have that much experience yet, but I can do some impressions, so.
As we obviously hear in the series,
I was
because you voice Michael.
only voice acting for 3 days before I applied for the Zestial role,
Oh my
and
god.
it was for a it was for a small animation my little sister did.
Oh, that's very cool. Oh wow. I was like, I've only done voice acting for like almost, I think, 3 years, but I've mainly been in like musical theatre. That's my main thing. To be honest, I don't really do much other stuff, I guess.
Yep. So when it comes to me, pretty much I guess it started with like singing and voice impressions when I was like around the ages of 5 to 6. I remember when I was a kid, my mom signed me up for like university classes for like singing and all that stuff, and that's kind of like how like I was able to kind of be lively, I guess, and also was the inspiration, I guess, into like doing voice impressions. But I didn't take voice acting seriously until like around this year. So if it wasn't for singing and voice impressions I've done before as a kid and onwards, then I wouldn't be here voicing Angel Dust.
Do you know, I think, why not, like, if you guys can, obviously, just do like a little line of each of your characters so that everyone can hear a little bit of what your voice is in the thing. If anyone wants to do that, may as well.
That's a question, because I don't fucking see him. Where is my me damn fucking first man, Michael?
I love, instead of saying god damn, you just say me damn, because you're god. I love that so much.
Well, I don't really fully know where your you damned first man is. I think it's best if you ask that at
Also, Michael, why didn't you tell me I have a me damn granddaughter? One who's pure blooded, by the way.
Well, you were on vacation, and feel me, I kind of forgot. You know, it.
Gasp.
Yeah.
Dun 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 in the background.
Oh my god.
I can't get over the me damn thing. I'm gonna end up starting saying that now. Just me damn instead of god damn or whatever. Who wants to go next?
Yeah, you can go next.
All right, I'll just be doing something from the actual show. Some have spun wild tales of you falling to holy arms.
Ooh.
That's all.
That's pretty good for Zestial.
Insert
do have a
annoyed
nice.
Alistair.
I will say, who is it? Fenrir. You do have like a nice solid bass. It's like I wish my voice could go down in the bass range like that.
Thank you.
Do
I
you
guess
know,
I'll-
same.
I guess I'll go next. All right. All right. So this one's gonna be like one is gonna be from the show, one is going to be from me improving. All right. If you're filming a commercial, can I suggest you take better advantage of the talented celebrity you have right here? And let's see another line. This one's more of an improv line. Oh, my little husky wusky. Well, if you want to watch some Yon Neck of Sugar.
Angel, no.
Oh my god.
Oh my
That's
god, yes,
actually
of course. Our Husk voice actor is in here too. Hello, we
Yeah,
have
that's me.
someone else joining us,
Oh, hey.
Tyler.
Oh yeah.
Hello there.
Tyler.
Would you like to
There's the
introduce
Tyler.
yourself and say who that you voice in the Big G?
I'm gonna be so honest. I almost had a food coma. I ate so much in like 2 hours ago. But, hello, I am Tyler. I voice Stryker in the Big G series.
Yeah. Okay. We are currently
There we go.
getting. They're like doing little voice lines from either the series
dear.
or the actual show. If you want to do a little voice line.
Give us the tag. Show us your striker, Eastern man.
I have water for a reason. Hold on. How's things been? Because I have missed like 30 minutes of this.
It's okay. Don't worry. You haven't missed that long.
When did you start? 3:45.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I didn't miss much at all there. I should know a lot of voice lines. Hold on. I had one in my profile for a while. Oh, who joined? Oh, that's Adam.
Hello. We have another person also joining us. If you would like to introduce yourself and who you voice.
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi, I am Seto or Kyle, and I voice the one and only Dick Master in the Big G.
Whoa.
Welcome. So currently our voice actors have just done, well, the voice actors have just done a line or two from the show or the like actual series. So if you want to do an Adam voice line, feel free.
Ooh. All right. I could think of a lot of them. Oh. Do you know who I am? I'm fucking Adam. I'm the original Dick. All Dicks just said from me. You think you are fucking drummer Dick? No way. I'm the Dick fucking master. That'd be fucked and it was amazing. So what did you do this weekend?
W.
Yes, we love that. Tyler, would you like to do a voice line from Stryker? He's currently muted, which is fine. Maybe he's
trying to find one.
I think
guess
so.
Just do it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Or
he
he
just
said
tagged
why, he
us.
said why. It's okay.
That's fine.
Anyway, so from what they've sort of posted of the show so far, which we will be putting the link to their YouTube in the description for everybody if you want to go check it out. You definitely should. It's really good. What are your guys' like favorite moments from it so far?
I'm not sure I have a favorite moment.
When you're talking about like favorite moments, you mean like the ones like on the YouTube channel, like the live streams and all that stuff, or like the actual like show itself?
Just like in general, I guess.
Yeah. So when it comes to like, so basically like fun, like the most fun things we've had as a cast in the Big G series.
That's great. Who wants to go next?
Okay.
Yeah, so I kind of got distracted for a second. What was the question again?
What's like been your favorite moment so far since, well, beginning all of this?
I would say definitely for me, it's just seeing, where the story goes. Because, like I said, and really, like, for the past, like, 2 weeks, all I've been doing is just keep going back to the YouTube posts and just, like, scrolling through the comments because it just keeps getting more and more every day. And you just see all the positivity from there. You see, oh, God's voice, yes, so funny. Is it like this is canon now? And you see all just the love that comes in from that. And that's also part of the reasons why I'm on this ride is because there are mixed opinions of fan dubs within the voiceover industry. It's like, some don't really take it seriously. But, what I loved about this role is that it doesn't really have a blueprint, so to speak. Like, there is no blueprint. It's like everything's kind of like being made as it goes on. Like I said, this was just made from like Blaze for Tears TikTok, and he just ended like the season on his channel. If everybody doesn't know who Blaze is, you should definitely go check him out. Who's also part of our server, by the way. But yeah,
Yes, I
it's
will be
this
putting a link
scene
to the
where
server
this
too.
yeah, it's a scene where this character goes, and it's like, hopefully everybody, talks about like how they wanted to just be canon. Will this become canon in the actual Helliverse? Probably not. Maybe not. But it's always good to keep hopes up, and anything's possible, I guess. So yeah, just enjoying the ride.
Yeah.
I can just hear God's voice when you speak. It's literally.
I can hear like his voice.
Honestly, I can just imagine God doing like an interview.
That, like I said, that's also like the one more little tangent.
Yeah,
That's also the good thing about doing God is because it's like there is no like back to what I said about there being no blueprint. Is just like I just did my kind of like natural speaking voice and then just like matched energy, like with the goofiness that it had like in the animation and all that. So it's just me being goofy man, which I love.
Good. Like, I don't know. It's to me like after I watched it, that is genuinely what I think God's voice would sound like, and I was like, oh my god. If
And
they,
that,
I
like I
swear,
said, and
they've better cast
that's what I
you.
love about all the positivity. It's because like kind of like when hearing my voice back is just like, ugh, it's like, do people really like us? And you just see, this like the positive, yes, 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 and it's like it's kind of reassuring me, that I can, do this as a thing, as a career, and it's just like I'm just loving to be a part of it, and hopefully it can only go up from here.
Yeah. I swear, like, I do voice acting and whatnot. When I'm like
Right.
looking at what like premieres and stuff and I'm hearing my voice, I just kind of like cringe and I'm like, oh god, ew. But like, I don't even know. It's do you guys feel though like you still feel a proud moment when you do it? You're still kind of like, oh, I did that, you know? That's really cool.
Yeah,
Like,
Very.
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely. Like
Also,
when
hi,
you
I'm here again.
because I would definitely agree because when you because it's like you're putting yourself out there and you're doing like a lot what basically 99% of the population is doing. I mean, you're putting yourself out there, and at the end of the day, you get to say, "Hey, I did this, and at least I tried." And because I actually kind of did learn this from Richard Horvitz's class. It's like basically, no matter how many auditions you do, it's like 10% of the auditions that you do, you are actually going to get booked for. Because
yeah,
voice acting is like an ever-growing industry. I mean, and as friendly as it might be, it's vast.
it's
There's
very
like
Competitive.
competitive.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So,
very
it's just like basically whatever you go for. And it's like one of the main takeaways I took away from him is just have fun. Like, have fun. Don't try to take a million takes. When you do your lines, just make a character make a character that you enjoy doing, and if it feels natural, it's natural. You know, it's healthy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I have this saying, and this is like, I go based off of this. This decides stuff for my life, honestly. If you do a job that you love, you never work a day in your life, because it's just like you're just having fun, pretty much.
Right.
And that's what it's
so
like.
I
with
feel
voice
like
acting.
I've been hijacking the conversation a lot. I'm gonna shut up and let everybody else like get a chance to speak.
Yeah, guys, you can
Alright.
unmute. It's okay. don't be shy.
I just respect that other people talk.
We don't bite.
Oh god, now everyone's
I'm
talking.
playing Doors with my sister, so I have to mute.
Let's
My,
see.
my father tends to be very scary at times, therefore I just naturally quiet when he starts talking.
Yeah, so
I'm just facial when
Scary?
other people talk, so I'm not. Yeah.
Not scary.
Doesn't sound
You
scary.
might
He
be
just
my least favorite now, Michael, but I still love you.
Oh.
well then.
Oh, bro.
Well, that's that, I
Sorry.
guess.
Okay. So some favorite parts and like with like the big G and everything. It's definitely having fun. It's definitely having fun with the cast. Definitely
Mhm.
if people knew me, if people were to sum me up, including the big G himself, they would sum me up as extremely annoying, but not in like not in like the actual big G show. I mean like as a person. But like I just like to have fun. I just like to have fun with everyone. Just like to
In your own
live
special way.
in my own special way.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
includes mostly from him. It includes Brain Rot and Neon Nico Sugar Girls.
Hey,
Apparently so.
don't forget the guitar. Don't forget
No,
Yeah.
and the guitar, and yeah, and his
Don't forget the guitar solo.
Yeah.
Who can forget a good guitar
sides
solo?
to bless their ears
Yes.
with guitar solos.
Why don't you do a little guitar solo for
Here.
us right now? For all the viewers watching.
Oh dear.
Oh,
I am not here. I am not here. I did not recommend this.
Wow.
Putting you on the spot now.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are here. Yes,
Within
you are
reason
No, I'm
now,
not.
okay?
No, I'm not.
Let's
within
keep
reason.
it.
Reason, that's
All right.
I don't want
Your
YouTube
window's
to kill
closing.
me.
Let's go.
You do requests.
I'm more
just when you
stalling.
saw-
Grab the.
Let's see.
Guitar.
Let's see. You guys like Sweatshirt by Jacob Sertel?
I don't even
Sure,
know that.
go ahead, play.
I never heard of it.
Wait,
Ready,
you an original,
go.
please.
What?
Or on YouTube, remember, royalty-free music, guys. Royalty-free music.
Well, Jinky, please. Spare us.
No, don't worry.
Okay.
Octavia, that's enough.
Thank you.
Aw.
We don't want to get copyrighted.
Thank
It
you.
ain't real. It ain't real.
We don't have money. We
Yeah,
don't
we
want to
can't
get
get
copyrighted.
copyright
We don't have that
You can
yet.
only use 5 seconds of that audio.
We're gonna have to cut that entire thing out.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Octavia, but that
Fine.
whole part did not matter because you are getting copyrighted and it's not our fault.
Well, you know what? You know what? Why don't we do some finger picking instead?
You know what, guys?
Under what?
Oh, that's not gonna
Finger painting? Is that what you just said?
Finger
make
picking.
questions.
doesn't help either.
Guys, listen, hear me out. Let's just put
We all
some
know what
godly-
Blackbird is.
godly
That's gonna
tape
be
on Octavia's
worse.
nose and keep it at that.
You like this?
If we get
See,
sued
that's
because of
good.
Blackbird,
I like that.
Blackbird's a nice song, but like,
Yeah.
If we get copyrighted, Octavia, you're paying for it.
you get a cease and
You.
desist order at your door, it wasn't us.
Never mind. I'm
All
sorry.
right, so that concludes this
Demonetized.
regularly scheduled guitar
There's
solo.
the-
Back to the question.
our
Yay!
musical
Thank
segment
you. Okay, let's see what other questions I've got here. Let's have a
It was just the right
let's have a
down
gander at what
questions.
I've got. So what drives you to continue this as a passion/hobby? Who wants to go first?
I would actually
That's a
wanna
good
go first
question,
with this one.
actually.
Okay, Michael.
Well, what drives me to continue doing this as, well, something that I see a career for myself in the future is the fact that doing a simplistic voice and giving a character a voice and partially a personality, I guess, can bring so many smiles to people's faces. It's incredible to think about, and it's why I really want to do this.
Right. And I'm gonna go.
I'm this purely because I was bored.
Love that.
That's fair.
Nice.
That's fair.
Anyway. All right.
Fair.
No, fair. Yeah, fair. I would say for me, what drives me is because, like I said, with the fine arts is like I started like all the way back in grade school and all that. And it's like as I've been growing up, basically and maturing, it's like it's kind of stayed the same, but it's changed. Like if that's made sense. Like my purpose, because I always knew is like in some way or fashion, is that I wanted to perform. Like whether it was play music, sing music, or act theater, or just stand up comedy, what have you. It's like I knew that I wanted to perform and bring entertainment to people. And I think what is with voice acting, kind of like what Hunter said, is just bringing that enjoyment to people. And it's like, it's kind of driving me to like, make sure my life is on track. Cause like I said, I am working a steady job. I work night shifts with Amazon. And
Oh,
basically
you
it's
poor
like,
soul.
yeah, right. And I'm basically like saving up money every little week into a move fund because I basically do want to move out of my hometown in Virginia. And the plan is
Oh
to go
wait, shit.
towards
Hold on. You
Texas.
live. Hold on. Sidetrack
What?
from that. You live in Virginia?
Yes.
Dude, no way. Same.
Nice.
I don't know where. Are you Northern Virginia or like Southern?
Tappahannock, if you know where Tappahannock is.
I don't think that's around. That's not around me.
Where are you
I was
from?
gonna get super happy if you're gonna be around me. I live near Harrisonburg,
Okay, and
Yes,
that's,
around that
please
area.
don't go
I
to
mean,
those
it's a
locations to find
couple
them.
hours out there, but
Oh yeah.
not far. Couple hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to what you were saying.
But yeah, I want to move out of Virginia, and it's like the plan is to go towards Texas because like I said, I do have a degree in audio tech and music production, and Okatron 5000 is out there. If anybody knows what that is, anybody who doesn't know, it's like one of the biggest voice acting, casting slash dubbing studios that there is. It was founded by Christopher Sabat. Um, and anybody who doesn't know who that is, Vegeta from Dragon Ball, All Might, prolific voice actor of him in itself. And basically, there's like Crunchyroll as well out there. So hopefully, I can get myself into the door while doing voice acting, and maybe also into the anime world or audio tech world in some way, shape, or form. So basically, voice acting is keeping me a steady grind, and just having a good sense of enjoyment all at the same time.
Very nice answer. Wow.
I was gonna say the reason it honestly keeps me going. I honestly do it for a lot of improvement because I don't think I've been doing it as long enough as some people have, and every day. Like I also do this for TikTok as well. This is not just something I do Discord only. And every time I post, I just get super excited about comments and like likes because I don't know, seeing people's like approval, like seeing people happy. It kind of reflects on what Hunter and Chaos have said that like seeing people happy, having smiles, it honestly just makes me very happy. But I also try to get like feedback so I can also be like, hey, I got to improve on this just so I can get better at what I'm doing because I'm kind of a perfectionist in a way where I kind of want to do it as best as possible, whatever voice it is that I'm going for. So feedback's like a big thing for me and a drive that really keeps me going. And also,
Right.
another thing, reflecting on what Fen said, I'm also just a very bored person at times. So I'll just do it on when I'm ever on board. Last night it was like 10:30, and I did one because I was bored out of my mind.
No, voice
And
acting
also,
does
like,
cure boredom. So
Yeah.
It does. It really does.
it's also like trying to push me to new things because it's a social media esque person at all. It's like I had Instagram, Snapchat, I had Twitter, but I never used Twitter. Is like now with
That's
TikTok
awesome.
and the whole thing going on with TikTok, thanks politics, I might have to learn how to use Twitter and YouTube effectively pretty soon. So
Be
yeah, I need to get the
fine.
ball rolling.
I mean, I struggle
Yeah.
too, but you know, it's fine. You get there in the end, even if it's
Especially,
late.
yeah, or you could be like me, upload every 2 weeks. Last time I uploaded something voiceover related was at least 2 weeks ago. So, I mean,
Yeah.
schedule is also a pain in the ass when it comes to
We
TikTok and social media.
we're trying to get
So
into the
big.
habit of posting every week, so we just have to keep at that.
I do. I try. I really try.
It's difficult.
Which reminds me, I need to do something today later for that.
Really determined.
Yeah,
But I
I did
definitely have
get
the stuff for it.
into a good like post once every week, but I've been like kind of icky lately. I got a little head cold, so it's like okay, I didn't want to like fuck up my voice, like trying to do a TikTok or whatever. But it's like I took like a short break while I've recovered.
Good, we're all
I just realized
easy.
I don't think Kyle gave his opinion on the what drives questions. So I was gonna let him speak.
Yeah.
What exactly drives me to do voice acting, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say. Here's the thing. So when I started voice acting, one of the reasons why I started voice acting because I did not like how my voice sounded. So I kept on doing impressions somewhat to kind of mask that. But in me trying to really mask that, it kind of turned into something that I enjoyed doing. And as I continue to keep doing the voices and get a little bit more recognition, it was something that people I found that enjoyed and loved from some people. So I turned what I wanted to do because I hated it into something I like to do because I love doing it. And it gets you a certain sense of recognition and a sense of practice. It also gives you a sense of creativity, especially with me, because one of the things I like to do is to gender bend voices, and that's just making a female voice male. And I remember one day I was showing my dad for one of the first times my voice acting recordings, and one in particular is if you guys are familiar with the anime Chainsaw Man. I
I
did
love that anime.
I did a gender bent version of Makima, and that was the
Oh.
voice out of the many other voices that got his attention. Because at the time I called it something I'm working on. And I didn't say male
I
Makima.
still
I
do
said
that.
it was
I still do
someone I'm
that.
working on. So when I told him it was a male version of Mach from Chainsaw Man, and he's like, "That's good," and he even told the whole family about it. Well, not the whole family, just me, my mom, my sister, and my cousins. And it was embarrassing because I don't really tell them about stuff like my voice work and all that. So when he told them, I'm like, ha ha. But voice acting is something that I've learned to embrace more than be embarrassed about because it's something fun. It's something that you can take professionally. And like you said, it's work, but it doesn't feel like work because it's something that you're enjoying. That's my basis on it. There's always a few voices that you can practice on every now and then. You can always continuously expand yourself. There isn't really an end or a limit to what you can do in terms of voice acting because there will always be something you can do. There'll always be a new voice you can try. There'll always be some sort of limit that you can break and you can overcome.
Yeah. I think, like, with doing gender bends, you basically make a voice for the character, and I love doing that. I did that for Angel Dust's sister Molly, and I got really good feedback on that, and I was very happy about that. But like doing stuff like that, and like you just kind of have to guess, and you have to try and just make it up yourself, and I find that really fun. And then improving random lines as well. You know, it's just
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like the big thing. It's like kind of going back on what Kyle said. It's like it's just about like not liking like your voice or just trying to be perfectionist about it. That's like one of the biggest drawbacks that like a lot of people have when they get into voice acting is just like trying to be the one that stands out because like whenever you see an audition or like what have you, it's like they always give you like a certain profile. It's like either child voice or like high acting or we want accents or like or mid to low sounding masculine voice, and that's like one of the most hard because there can be a lot of low sounding masculine voices, and it's just like so competitive, and then like when you get into your own head, that's like what really like brings people down and what leads to people doing like a million takes over and over and over again. But where in reality is like if you just have fun and if you feel like healthy about it, it's like the first take you could do could be your best take. You might not know about that. And that's one of the things I also learned from my classes is that like, just try to have fun and like don't do like more than a maximum of like probably 10 takes. Like, unless there's like some very audible like background noise because like so I don't really have like a home studio. I just like have my room and just like a lot of stuff. So it's like kind of like sound treated and all that. But it's just have fun, try to do it healthy, and then just like if it happens, great. If not, well, at least you tried and you can move on.
Yeah, life.
Yeah, exactly. I have like a question. This wasn't noted down, but I'm kind of just curious. Can you guys do any like other impressions from Has Been, Haliver, just wherever?
Sometimes I do.
Yes.
Oh,
So sometimes I would do Husker.
Oh, we got
go
who
on.
does Valentine.
Let's hear your. Oh yes, we have
yeah,
another
Valentine.
person joining us. Hello and welcome.
Hello.
Could you
Okay.
just say your like who you are and what character you play in the show?
Yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Token, and I am Valentino. And Jesus.
Yay! Okay, we are currently seeing what other impressions we can. Well, what other impressions you guys can do.
I got a list for this. Hold on.
Oh, I can do loads of impressions.
Oh, I got a list.
Okay,
I
you
could
could
do,
do like
um,
2 each,
gingerbread.
let's say.
Oh.
2 each, because
Wait,
we
what?
have time.
2 each? Oh,
Yes.
damn. Okay, that's hard. That's really hard. The one that really got me, the voice acting, my first ever impression was the gingerbread man from Shrek, and I can still do it to this day.
Go on, let's
God.
hear it.
Gingerbread from Shrek.
I'm curious.
Come open, man! Yeah. Somebody please ask me the Muffin Man.
Muffin
As
Man.
for
A Muffin Man.
Where's my list, though? My other one I can do
for,
that I know really well is Lucifer, but I can't think of any lines right now.
The daughter
well,
calling.
like
That one. Oh, hey,
the first ever
bitch.
voice I ever did, like voice acting really, was Inosuke from Demon Slayer.
Let's hear it.
Ooh, I love Inosuke.
All right.
What do you think of that? Amazing, right? Let me demonstrate you what else I'm capable of.
Oh, I love that laugh. I love that laugh.
Oh my god. No, speaking of laughs, I love doing like
That's good.
certain characters have lovely, like they have the funniest laughs to do. Like Nifty, her laugh is so fun. I love it so much. It's so.
I like doing like villain. I like doing villain laughs a lot. Like the sheer intensity it has behind them.
Yes.
Like they was like you're playing the roles like, of course you, you insolent dudes.
That's so good. Oh my
Right.
god.
Shit.
And I say I don't really try to do voice impressions because I feel like I can't really do much voice impressions.
Question
I
for us,
mean,
you're a big G.
I can try to. I like trying to do like a little moxie sometimes, like, oh crumbs, you've been called to me a possum. I am not a possum. Yeah.
That's really good. Oh my gosh. It's Moxie, guys. Whoa. What about?
Yeah, surprisingly, I've only done this for like almost a year, and I've grown out my range a lot.
What about you, Octavia? What other impressions can you do?
Okay, so when it comes to other voice impressions, I guess what?
I said Michael Kovac.
Michael Kovac. People keep on saying.
Michael Kovac.
I swear, a lot of
You
people
kinda sound
say
like
that
him.
I'm very similar to Michael Kovac. Like
Hey,
for
can you do like
example,
any of his characters?
yes. For example, I'm Serial Designation N. Nice to meet you. I'm kind of the leader of the squad in this city. That's not true. I mean, people always say I'm useless and all that sort. Wait, I'm not supposed to tell you that part. Biscuits. Well, honesty is always the best policy. The same goes for voices like Jax from the Amazing Digital Circus that I can do. Like, Kane, is this another one of your NPCs or just a new sucker? And if it's a new one, we're gonna have to redo this whole theme song or something.
What
That is
about
actually really good.
my fellow owners? What other impressions can you guys do?
What other impressions you said?
Yes.
In the first episode of this podcast, I think I mentioned that I could do like a bit of a Stola from Hell of a Boss, but it's not like my best. Let me think of some.
When you were saying other voice impressions, you said within the Helloverse, you said, or
Anywhere,
really catch it.
any voice impressions.
Anywhere,
Yeah, just
anywhere,
Mhm.
anywhere.
Anywhere.
I can do the teacher from Fairy Odd Parents.
Mr. Crocker?
Mr. Crocker.
Oh, yeah,
Bring
that's
that, dudes! Do it.
Timmy Turner, you have an F for failure.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, we got Mr. Crocker in the call. That's crazy.
What about you, Hunter? What
right,
impressions can
motherfucker.
you do?
Huh?
Hunter.
Hi, yes, hello. I can do a few voice impressions. One of them being Mort from the Penguins of Madagascar.
Go ahead.
I like to kiss you, monkey man.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Girls are both that cool here and kiss me on my hot mouth.
What about you, Fred Bear? Well, who? What other impressions can you do?
I can obviously do Husk, but I
Yeah.
can sometimes do Zestial, but I can also do a little bit of Stolas, but you know.
Let's
I'm not
hear-
Stolas, honestly. I have a list if you want to hear mine.
My list is all over the place.
My list is small.
I only have a little. Mine's only for Has Been and Hell of a Boss. That's it. That's all my list is for.
Mine's
I've
like
got-
Hasbin, hold on, all anime and shit.
I've got one from
Okay, I need to do one for anime.
I've got one from like childhood shows like Teen Titans, My Little Pony, and obviously Has Been and
Right,
Hanover, but that's
Really
all
Odd
I've got.
Parents.
When there's trouble, you know
Hey,
who to call.
Friends, who can you do in that one?
What?
Who can you do from Teen Titans?
Raven.
Oh,
Yeah. I got
Can
my
you-
voice to vocal fry and I was like, oh my god, yes. Very happy about that
Can
one.
you do? Can you talk like a Raven about the best show in the whole wide world, Nyaneko Sugar?
Fuck.
Bro.
oh my god.
To be fair-
Why?
I haven't done an impression of her for like a few years though. I used to do them when I was a lot younger. So that's where I started mainly, I guess. But yeah. Anyway, let's continue on. Let's have a look here. So, where did you guys like find the Big G? Where did you come across it?
I had somebody invite me.
Well,
And then I
I'll
watched
start
all
it
the
off
TikToks.
with, like I said, I kind of mentioned this earlier. I was literally driving home from work one day, and I was scrolling through TikToks while driving. Don't do that, kids. And I saw a thing from Alpine on TikTok that says, based off of Blaze's if Helliver's had God, and you know what? It's like I pulled in to the nearest parking lot, got on my phone, and did searching on the Discord and all that, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this one again.
Hell yes. Don't know what that was. But
Yeah.
yeah. That's great. Wow. Who's next?
I can go next.
Go ahead.
Okay, so when it came to like how I found it, I guess like it was Zan who voices Stolas in the Big G that kind of like
Zan, he also
kind of
voices
like
Stolas in Arsover.
yeah he in yeah, in the Big G. So yeah, it was him that kind of like introduced me to Alvine Sting, and I just love honestly I just love the series, and I also just love imagining. Sometimes I just also really like I know I'm going off on a tangent, but I sometimes also like imagining scenarios where where Big G is watching. I'm gonna shut up right now.
You want to finish that sentence? But
Well, I sometimes like to imagine. Sometimes I like to imagine Big G watching the best show in the whole wide world.
No. Stop.
Oh
with you.
my.
Of course we do. Of course we do.
Oh my god. Okay, I have one last question for you all. This is just a general, so that this helps us out, I guess. So I know a few of you. So you guys obviously agreed to come on our podcast, which again we are very, very grateful for. Genuinely, this is like amazing for us. We're so happy to have you here. What made you wanna come on the podcast and have a lovely chat?
I'm
Well,
gonna go
anything
back
does
to
anything.
like way earlier
Karen,
when I say boredom. It's your boredom. Also because I had nothing to do today other than a pod at 6:30. But I mean, I had nothing to do between that. Also, just because I like going to new voice dub servers and especially just podcasts. Or just like I listen to podcasts like it's my life. So just being on one is like an honor to me.
Oh, that's really
You
nice.
so admire I've been trying to say boredom is the best motivator.
I mean, for me, it's like kind of like tying back to what I said earlier. It's like I just love seeing where this project is going, and it's like I want to do whatever I can to help Alvine and all that. And like I got your message, and it's like, yeah, I can fit this in because I do have to go do a night shift tonight, but I don't have to go to bed until like 6. So it's like, yeah, it worked out pretty nice.
Who's next?
So I guess like the reason why I came into this podcast was mainly because I just wanted more chaos.
Of course you
And
did.
you delivered before this. Yeah.
You delivered, exactly.
Yeah.
I delivered it in, and I don't know. I just wanted to have a lot of fun. I wanted to see where this just like just like KSP VA. I wanted to see where this was going to take me because I personally did wanted to join the Big G series because I wanted to take my singing voice acting to the next level. I wanted to be I guess I wanted to be known in a way. But also I wanted to also have fun with I also just wanted to have fun with everyone, interact with people, and sometimes even cause chaos. But mostly I came here because of chaos and just having fun.
Which you do both very well.
What is the?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was deafened. What was the question exactly?
What sort of made you decide to like come on the podcast and have a lovely little chat with us? And yeah.
Oh, well, the reason I came to this podcast, it's like I want to, I would say like introduce myself and like try to get more known out there and tell people like how much fun is voice acting or give any advice if possible. Because like myself, when I first started out, people would give me advice and like I would join their streams and ask them questions and stuff. And the more I improve, the more I see people like below me struggling, like, interesting. I want to help these people out. And like not only that, but also just enjoying other people's company, making friends, being part of this VA community. Because I see like the VA community as a place where people can come together, voice act, and become buds with one another.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And what about you, Kyle?
I completely blanked out. What was the question?
So what made you sort of want to come on our podcast and have a nice sort of chat with us and all that?
Well, okay, I heard about a collaboration about a podcast, and I'm like, oh, it's always nice to, number one, not only expand myself, but introduce myself as a person and what I do to another group of people. And when I saw the podcast was open, and I'm like, oh, hey, you're invited to this podcast, you want to join? And I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? That sounds like fun. And when I got invited and I'm here, it was fun, even for the small moment I was here. So, it was nice to talk about my experience in being in Le Big G and
Le
what
Big
it's
G.
like to do voice acting in general. It's a very fun, amazing thing that I feel like anyone could really pick up. You just gotta have the right commitment, passion, and determination.
Mm-hmm. I also know.
Fun
I think.
fact, actually, I actually introduced Seto to like this shit.
Yeah,
actually, I remember like saw all the auditions and stuff, and I'm like, oh, Seto would like this. So I come to him saying like, hey, they're holding these auditions for the stuff, and I actually went to him, and he said, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. No, because
Fuck
I
yeah.
saw the Big G series before, and I'm like, oh, that's such a cute little nice series. I saw it on TikTok, and I just let it pass by. Token a few weeks after was like, hey, you want to join this place with auditions? I see Alvin the Big G, and I'm like, hold on, didn't I just see that on TikTok weeks ago? I'm like, they're holding auditions? Sure. Then I joined, got a few auditions and recorded a few auditions, and now I'm Adam. Funny how life works.
I'm not joking, right? I found it on TikTok too. I went to audition, but obviously all their roles are taken. So I was just like, okay, I'll just audition for mod. And well, when it comes out, when the applications are back out, I'll just do that probably, because I don't think
like when it came to the auditions, actually, a lot of people were sad. So it's like to people who like when you audition and you don't get the role, it's okay to be frustrated, but don't forget there are many other opportunities out in other servers, and I'm pretty sure people would enjoy having you as their VA. It's a process. It's not supposed to be easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
It's
just
difficult.
like back to what I said earlier is like you're only gonna get like 10% of what you audition for.
Exactly.
So it's like, I mean, to be honest, for like when I did Big G, I didn't really expect I was gonna get Big G. I think who did I really want? I think I wanted like Lucifer more, but then Oob got casted for Lucifer, and Oob is just like phenomenal, like what he does as Lucifer. But
Wait,
it's just like
get Big G?
What?
Did you think I was gonna get Big G in the fucking God auditions?
No, Oob.
Oob. Oh yeah, he did do fucking Big G.
Yeah.
That's great. Honestly, I've had to like back down from a few of my roles because I've got this all to look after now, like everything I'm doing. There's a lot. Which reminds me, for those who love our content and everything and are in our server or whatever, we will be having a merch release very, very soon, as well as signed prints. So if you're interested in that, you will be able to, but you have to obviously, when you join our server, it'll be there, but we'll also probably post an advert on YouTube at some point for it for you guys. Anyway, continue. Sorry. I forgot to say that.
Okay, so so I would definitely agree. I did see like when it came to like the auditions. Sorry. I did see there were some people that were kind of like disappointed with like the first time, but like eventually there were some people that got it the second time, and right now actually we are actually hosting the third auditions, but that like what's it like, I think the third auditions is going to be dealt with differently. So I would definitely agree. There is most definitely going to be other opportunities. I guess like most of those, I guess like good ways to find opportunities is probably through Discord, friends, casting call club, definitely all that stuff. And
We're on Casting Call Club actually. Our whole little shtick. We're on Casting Call Club. People have joined from there. Shout out to you lot that have joined from Casting Call Club. Appreciate you. Anyway, let me check what time we're at. We are literally almost at an hour. Exactly. That's great. So have you guys all like enjoyed this podcast? Was it fun? Did you?
Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah, honestly, every time I've been here, it's honestly been really great.
It was very.
I know I didn't talk too much, but it was pretty enjoyable. Yeah.
Yeah, good to meet other people from different servers.
I made it late because I was out with family. I did enjoy giving a bit explanations on stuff.
Yep. And just to give that little bit of brain rot, I really thought.
God damn it!
No, don't say it. Don't just say it.
Yes.
Your mouth.
Yes.
You
yes, I will say it.
dare.
I will say it. This
No.
is very. It was very.
Oh no.
It was very Skibbity Sigma from Ohio with the Grimace.
Oh, no.
Oh god.
Rain alert.
It's okay.
If he has no more haters, I'm fucking dead.
You brought out the fucking striker in me. How do you feel?
Oh my god.
You brought out the me, damn it, in me. How do you feel?
Right now from this brain
Anyway,
Wait, I actually have one more question. I've been curious about this the whole time. Have there been moments where like you guys have been doing the most mundane things and you find yourself talking as your character?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I did like 20 seconds ago.
Like
that's when I'm angry.
So for me, it's like so most of the time, Seto knows this. Like I voice a person for main channels as a character known as Yurichi, and most of the time I do his voice. I just calm my voice and do a deep in. So sometimes when I join a call, I just go into the voice and like, oh, hey guys.
When it comes,
I mean, for me, it's like I said earlier on in the podcast, it's like I just been going back to like the first episode of Big G on YouTube and just looking for comments, and it's like a lot of them are just like people just laughing. It's like how God says "me, damn it" instead of "God damn it," and then it's like, oh my God, it's like God swears so much. It's like, mate.
yeah,
You're starting
like
to wonder
2
if cussing's
seconds.
even a sin anymore. If everybody's doing it, including the angels and God himself.
Yeah, I mean God, you know, he uses himself.
I mean, he created everything. Like he.
Yeah.
So does that make everybody sinners? That makes everybody sinners.
He has permission to swear. He created
He's just
it.
like, no.
No.
You can't say it.
No.
But the actual
hell.
They have Satan now. So
Which reminds me, did we all see the season finale?
I'm personally gonna head out. I'm hungry. I have food waiting for me. It was lovely talking to all of you, but out.
when it
Okay,
comes to
bye.
the, oh sorry, bye. Have a good
See
one.
ya.
When it comes to the
Bye-bye.
when it comes to the most mundane parts for me, it's definitely talking sometimes talking like right now, or maybe sometimes when it comes to like becoming just being just my own self and being chaotic trollish as usual. That's when the angel dust or Jack starts to bring out in me, I'd say.
That's great.
That makes sense.
Don't worry, I'm like that with Velvet. I sometimes just start talking like her if I'm like insulting someone, if I'm like arguing with a friend or someone in my family, I'll just start having a go at them in Velvet's voice. And they just look at me confused, not even annoyed anymore. They just look confused. And
Sometimes I do that with Valentine. I feel like I get weird looks.
I as well with Lute. I don't do a great Lute impression, but I speak like Lute. But like when she's saying like, "Oh, I know that," all of that stuff, you know. When she's speaking like that, sometimes I talk like that. and I don't mean to, but I do, and people are like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." It's
The last time I accidentally did a impersonate Zestial, my parents were wondering why I was talking like a underworld man.
Okay. Anyway,
I didn't
so
get much of a reaction out of it.
this is the last thing now. This is just, this is us being us. This is whatever. Would you guys recommend people joining our server and helping us with our lovely project?
Yeah,
Would you guys?
absolutely.
Yeah,
And if you don't, I'm a fan of Giant French on
I
your
would say this
solo line.
myself. No matter what your voice sounds like, no matter how it sounds, how raspy it is, you have potential.
Yes, we do OCs anyway, so that's kind of
Yeah.
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 So like, use your own voice. You don't
explain
know.
your range.
Yeah, very.
You don't even need
very,
a blueprint.
Yeah, it's very how do I describe this?
I swear to God, if you say something brain rot again, I'm leaving this call. I swear to God. I swear to God.
It's
I swear to
awesome.
KS. It's you.
There, that works.
It's amazing. It's awesome, and it's very Sigma.
Man, I'm out.
That-
It's been nice being here, but Octavia's officially melted down to my last brain cell.
Do you guys
Big
like?
G permission to exterminate him.
Yes.
So anyway,
How much you might want to
before
pay
we
me to
all,
kill him? I'll do it.
Before we all go ahead and jump Octavia after this, so do you have anything else to say?
Yes. So, do you guys know what our project is? Like what we're doing?
Nope.
Not
Nope.
Not really.
Would you like us to tell you?
Yeah.
Preferably, yes.
Absolutely.
Okie dokes. So, this is for everyone watching. If you haven't seen us before as well, you can also pay attention. So we are working on a project which is like it's like the multiverse almost. They're just all combining into one. Like we've got gender bents coming in, we've got OCs, Helliver, has been, and it's all just going to be complete chaos. And that's
So
kind of
can
the
we call
idea.
this the multi-hasbin?
Yeah, kind of.
And or we could just call this Octavia's mind.
But like,
Yeah, this is Octavia's mind. Yeah.
But one of, as well as part of this project, what it's gonna do, I'm praying, is it's gonna get people's names out there. We want that for everyone. We are doing everything in our power to get there. We're gonna be doing this, and then we're gonna be working on another show, which is like a spin-off of it, which is gonna be based around the OCs. Yeah, so there's that's also going to be coming with it. There's a lot in it. It's like a full-on multiverse, like all the dots connecting into one type of thing going on, pretty much.
Yeah, that's pretty skibbity Sigma right now.
Has-been hotel into the has-been version.
No.
Shut up with the brain rot, I swear.
Striker, I will let you get into heaven for one day if you kill Octavia now.
I'm going to kill him.
Oh,
How much?
Free passes up there? Crazy.
Father, I think it's best if we all go ahead and jump Octavia right now.
Just give me the money, damn it, I'll do it now.
Nail it down.
dun dun dun. I'm a sound effect.
Is it like a theme park where they have like day passes?
So everyone, don't worry. After this little podcast, we're gonna be jumping Octavia for his damn brain rot.
Yeah.
YouTube, please don't kill me.
Octavia, you are going to die.
YouTube, I'm sorry. Them, this isn't me.
YouTube, this is all a joke. This is happening in game. It's fine.
Yeah, guys, it's okay. We're gonna continuing on our lovely
Guys,
little
it's gonna be
joke from the
alright.
other podcast. None of us are real. We're a figment of your guys' imagination. All of us here.
Oh,
Wake up.
really?
Yeah.
You're just tripping
Wait,
balls
You're all
right
gonna
now.
dream.
Yeah, we're all a
It's happening
dream. We're not
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
It's happening again. It's happening again. It's happening again.
You didn't take your medication.
Kids at home. Kids at home. This is why you don't do drugs. Get off your granddad's acid. This is too much.
YouTube, I'm sorry.
Never took your medication.
Yeah. Don't worry. Kids.
Well, it's not here. You're tripping balls.
Okay.
We're gonna have to ban Octavia from podcasts.
Okay,
Officially
anyways,
banned.
everybody. So I just want to thank you all for coming on this podcast. It has been absolutely incredible and very fun having you all here.
Yeah, we think.
Yes, we really, really do. It's been amazing. Did you guys enjoy this? Have you had a great time?
Absolutely. This is
Yeah.
great.
All right,
Yeah.
to the podcast.
Mhm.
I've had an amazing time.
I'm very glad. Okay, we will be back with our next group. But for now, can everyone please say goodbye?
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Fucker.
Later. Goodbye.
Now you guys have a good one, right?
Okay,
All right.
bye everybody. Have a lovely rest
Everyone
of
have
your
faith.
have a lovely rest of
Bye.
your day, night,
And
wherever
bye.
you are.
Good day.
What? Goodbye.
Have a good
Tell
one.
Octavia now for just brain rot.
Okay,
Okay, Octavia, just stand still.
bye.
Just stand still. Would be over really quickly.
It's only gonna hurt a little bit.
Okay, right,
He
okay.
left. We gotta go
Bye
again.
everyone.